Okay, well, here we go again. 2 days after the last task. And this is not one of my really good days. It's a pretty rough day today. Didn't really want to go out and do this thing this morning. Just felt really horrible, just stomach pains all the time and feeling really sick. And just wanted to go back to bed and just lie there, but I thought it's a bit late now because Tasneem's on her way, and how do I stop her? And it's not going to be that fair on her if she turns up and I don't answer the door. So it took me longer than usual to get from the door to the van because it's difficult to get around at the moment anyway, and just didn't want to be there. We sat out there in the van for a while talking about it, and the strongest feeling I had was I wanted to go home. I just wanted to go back indoors and not do it at all, but as I was there, might as well get on with it. So drove down to Tesco's, found a nice quiet place in the car park. It was much more empty today, but I ended up parking so I was facing the hospital, which was really stressing me out today because I know that my mother's in there having her operation, and in the end we decided to park somewhere else a little bit nearer, and then I could be facing the other way, which eased that stress for me. And we spent quite a lot of time talking about how to deal with things, trying to compartmentalise all the difficulties and that, which is not easy because everything is kind of piling up at the moment. Then it came to, got to get out now. And I expected to just go where I was the other day. So just walk up to the building, sit on the bench outside, not a major stressor. But then Tasneem asked about going towards the door, which was a much more frightening prospect. So we started off a little bit easy by walking through the car park. So there was a road between me and the building. Got almost opposite the door, and it was getting really intense then. I was scoring 85 out of 100 in terms of my stress. And then she asked about crossing the road, getting near the door and finding a focus point, so I was not quite there like I was on Tuesday. So it shows a little Thunderbirds toy that's outside for the children. Focus on that. Started to cross the road, and every step was just harder and harder, and I could feel my legs just like melting away, getting worse and worse, and thinking, oh, at least I've got the crutches still so that it can keep me upright, otherwise I'd end up on the floor. And by the time I crossed the road, my head was really starting to spin, and I'm trying to concentrate on my breathing because I thought, well, maybe that's why it's happening, and it didn't really help with that. And each step that I took nearer to the building, I could feel myself really starting to go, and the world was going grey, and I thought, I am going to pass out, I really am, because I've had this feeling before and I passed out. So that was the point at which enough was enough, and I had to turn around and go back. And even the journey back to the van was hard. The only way I could do it was by focusing on the ground, and every single step that I was taking. And funny enough, I heard a Kaiser Chiefs song earlier on that someone was playing, and I was trying to remember that song on the way back, and it took several seconds when I got back to the van for me to feel calm and to not feel like I was gonna fall over. So we're into the hard part of it now, the really, really tough going. So it's a real uphill journey from now on.